Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm in Düsseldorf in Germany. I'm currently at the BRABUS showroom, and then later on today we're going to be taken to the BRABUS factory. So I just want to show you guys a few of the cars they've got here. They've got a number of things that they do. First of all, they add their touch onto, better known, onto Mercedes cars, new modern ones, but they also take in old classic Mercedes and they completely restore them to their original beauty. They basically strip it right down to the chassis and rebuild them from scratch. They are quite pricey, but you can see the build quality that actually goes into producing these beasts of cars. You know, some of them are reaching almost 1,000 horsepower, which is mental, if you ask me, absolutely mental. So you can see we're here at the showroom, got a beautiful Bentley here, a nice BRABUS back there, and then here we've got the BRABUS smart car, and then we've got some of the beautiful classic SL with the old skis on top. I really like that. You can see they're absolutely stunning. Let's get that in focus for you guys. Absolutely crisp showroom. And then right at the entrance, right down the end, we've got the G-Wagon BRABUS. We tested one of those yesterday. I did a video on it actually. I'll put a link just here, so go and check that video out. We took it onto the Autobahn. 800 horsepower, twin turbo, absolutely caned it. Check out that video after this one. So do a little tour around, show you guys some of the cars, and then we'll head to the factory. So I really hope you guys enjoy today's video. Right, so we just arrived at the BRABUS factory. Just stepping off the bus. Got James behind me there. Right, James. Hey guys. And then here we have it. Very cold, foggy day in Germany. And then here we have BRABUS factory. Check out all these classic cars. That's beautiful. Right guys, you can see we're actually in the workshop where they actually bring the Mercedes cars from factory or from the clients and they turn it into BRABUS. I was watching some of the engineers, the technicians. It is very, very clinical. You know, it's almost like a laboratory here. So it's really impressive to watch the guys do all their work and all the engineering side of stuff. I don't know much about cars, but I can appreciate the beautiful engineering workshop. I mean, look how well laid out everything is here. If you guys can see, I mean, look, everything is all nicely detailed here. They got this nice soft material so you're not scratching the paint. All the logo, all the BRABUS, all the badges, you know, things like that. It's really nicely done. And you come over here, you can see on the workbenches, they've got this carpet. This is carpet on the workbenches for all the bumpers they're working on and doing their special BRABUS addition to these beautiful cars. You see all the collection here, absolutely beautiful, on the workshop floor. And you can see, look, the guys are here with one of the bumpers.
Exhaust pipes, we have carbon fiber covers as well for the end pipes, and here combined with black flaps. What you see here as well is a G-Class, middle in the production. Yeah, engine is already done. Interior is in the leather workshop. We will see later on, maybe this interior they were working on it. Also what you have 800 horsepower, as you see here. Small detail, brown details here on the wheels, undercut, and this as well. Not every car is the same. Every car is really different. Next cars are coming there. BRABUS White Star in grey. The wheels were missing. The colleagues are still working. on the car, and here some kind of adventure package for the car.
That's really cool.
For the desert, it will get later on some special wheels with some special all-terrain tires.
Did I go an axe up here?
So this is something really different here. Coming a big spare wheel later on. Compared to the standard one, it's much bigger. This later on we call it adventure package for that car.
Right, so that was the tour of all the modern cars, you know, all the G-Wagons and all that stuff, and it's absolutely unbelievable what we've seen. We're heading over now to where they restore all the beautiful classic cars, which I'm really looking forward to, and I'm going to show you guys everything that they're doing here at the BRABUS factory. Let's go and check it out. So part of what they do at BRABUS is they take these old beaten up classic cars, and this one's definitely seen better days, and they completely restore it to new. From, you know, they strip everything back down to the chassis, they strip out the engine, they remove the engine from the engine bay, they redo all the leather on the interior, they completely bring it back to its former glory here at BRABUS. So it's really interesting to see some of the before work and some of the after work. So I'm going to show you guys some of the jobs that they're doing at the moment. There are a few cars I'm looking at right now which we have been sworn not to film. All I can say is that they belong to a certain royal family, and there's 1, 2, 3 of them, all the same colour, but I can't film it. So guys, we've got a prime example here. This is a 1961 300 SL, and they've done a complete restoration job. I mean, it looks like it's just come out of the factory. I mean, look at that engine, look at the bodywork, look at the paint, the fairing's beautiful, the wheels are beautiful, the interior is just absolutely stunning. I can see myself driving one of these cars. Maybe we can convince BRABUS if we get 10 million likes on this video, that they give us one. I think out of all the cars here, I would personally choose this one. It really stands out. It's absolutely beautiful. The craftsmanship that they guys do here, until you come here, you actually never realise the amount of work that goes into it. Again, like a lot of the viewers, you think adding on badges, but after doing all the tour, meeting all the staff, from the engineers to the upholsterers to the mechanical workers, they really do a lot of effort into it. It's so strategic, it's so clinical, really, really impressive. Directly behind me, we've got a 600, well, it starts off to be a 630 horsepower V12. By the time the engineers of BRABUS are finished with it, it then reaches up to 900 horsepower. But then they just whack on a few turbos. They strip the engines right down, they rebore them, new pistons, new turbos, and they bring it up to essentially almost 1,000 horsepower, which is really impressive. This gentleman here, he's working on it. Again, it's very clinical. You can see the workshop is exceptionally clean, tidy, everything's really well organized, and it's very, very impressive to see. Right, so that concludes now the BRABUS factory tour. Really interesting. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I want to extend my gratitude to BRABUS. A big, big thank you to the entire team for being, you know, really accommodating, showing us exactly what it is that the whole team does. Very, very, very impressed. I really understand now why the Germans do have such a reputation of being some of the best engineers in the world. Very clinical, really caught off guard doing that factory tour. So thanks again to BRABUS. Guys, if you like this video, don't forget to click that like button. If you haven't done already, do consider subscribing to the channel because it really does help us to create more content, and also so you don't miss a thing. I look forward to seeing you all in the next video.